Well, that load screen, though. Thank you, Jason. I believe he is probably timed out, yes. Oh, bother. That's what happens when you don't let Zombie Grub host the lobby, Fear Dragon.
I'm gonna say nothing.
What did I do wrong?
You didn't do anything wrong. It's okay, buddy.
MacSed forfeited. Jason advances.
Sure. It's okay. Now, it's still easier to make the lobby, though, because you have the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, you can make the lobby now.
So, my microphone started really quick. I was asking Olivia. Olivia's got this really, like, I guess, Total Biscuit or Jenna gave her, like, a really, really expensive microphone as a gift one year, right? And this was the microphone I was like, okay, I'm buying. So I was like, sell it to me, please. Like, I'll buy it off you if you don't use it. She's like, well, I don't really use it anymore. So I'm like, great, cool. She's like, but it's in Korea. I'm like, okay, but I need this for DreamHack Austin. Like, this is the whole point of buying this mic. And she's like, well, Crank's parents don't really know how to ship things. So I guess you gotta buy a mic. So I went and bought some cheap ones. It's got like a Zoom H1. I tested it. Oh my God, it sounds so good. But this is because every time we go places and we make a bunch of cool videos, the audio is always pretty garbage on it. So I'm hoping that this will beat the phone audio, and I'm hoping this will beat the camera audio. Excited. I'm excited for it.
Cool. Good, I can get the game.
Oh. I mean, I just assumed that the ultimate lobby host would invite me
No, my friend. She is busy hosting the lobby. It's your responsibility to use
I
the
actually
friends
did
list.
invite him. He knows it.
Okay.
Well,
We're
I
going to hop
mean, I
into Dusk Towers once more. So for the second time, MacSed versus Juggernaut Jason. See you soon. So Crank is in chat. It's actually only Molly because her current Twitch account's banned or something, or she can't access it. I can't remember, but she says you'll be in Austin, a friend, your best friend. And I'm just thinking, I have no best friends in Austin. Huh.
Interesting.
I can't figure out who she's talking about.
I don't know.
Oh, she's talking about the same person I'm talking about for the wedding?
Maybe.
I doubt it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is going to be a try-cast as we get to game number 1. Speaking of try, this is a best of 3 as both these players try to win. Oh, I'm nailing it. In the bottom left side of the... Is this a cast or is this a construction yard? Am I right? Nailing it. In the bottom left. He's blue. He's staring. It's Juggernaut Jason.
In the top right, as the yellow Protoss, it is MacSed.
What that you, MacSed?
Shut up, you try hard.
Oh, God.
All right, we got Fear Dragon joining us on the cast as he just kind of laments in disappointment.
Yeah.
I
pretty
believe
much.
you actually today made a grave mistake. Fear Dragon.
Your dragon did?
Yeah, he
What?
challenged us formally
Oh.
to charades.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Oh.
wrecked, son.
Well, here's the thing.
And I feel
am
like-
I'm partnered with someone I have a mind meld with. Team Darkon, Tempo, and I are gonna wreck you guys.
See, I don't think that's gonna happen. And you know why I think this?
Why?
No, I want him to.
I want to see how long I can keep the awkward silence going.
Thanks
and
for
ruin the mood
ruining
for
it,
him.
Zombie Grub. This is the problem with the TriCast.
Yeah, I ruined the cast.
You ruined the
The awkward silence.
All right, we got a $14 donation coming from an Anubis X Shades. But again, I have to refresh Twitch alerts manually. So one sec.
It says for whites. The white icy mane of winter shall be victorious.
Ooh.
He's the wrong mane, but I'll give him a pass.
Maybe that was. Yeah, you know what? I'll just go edit up. I'm gonna be quiet. So, Fear Dragon was particularly ecstatic to cast this one. Not so much for MacSed, I think, but more so for Juggernaut Jason, being one of the North
it's both.
Americans.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Definitely Juggernaut Jason. Probably the person that most people haven't heard of. If you haven't heard of one of these two, MacSed definitely a pretty successful Chinese Protoss player.
Yeah,
but-
between Rotterdam, WCS, and Jim, I think people have heard of MacSed.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
That being MacSed, I particularly like Juggernaut Jason because he showed up to Hell Boot time. He gave it his all. There's some drama on Reddit with a Velo you may have even seen. And through that drama, though, I learned that Juggernaut Jason has, like, a really nice voice. Like, I actually couldn't care less about him streaming for StarCraft content, but I watched his VODs, and I just had them in the background. I just listened to the guy for, like, half an hour.
Sounds like someone I'll be interested in.
Okay,
No?
do you want to elaborate on that, or?
No?
Yeah, I'm like, where is this?
You just, like, into dudes that are either boxer or have a nice voice? Is that what it comes down to? That's...
Yeah,
Don't
I like
donate!
listening to good voices as well. It's not just you.
Oh,
Gosh.
oh. That was a compliment. That was a compliment. She said that you have a nice voice.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you said it's not just you.
Is
She
it?
meant as
After
in, like,
saying-
people who listen to nice voices.
Did you intentionally
Okay.
miss?
So I do really
Mr.
quickly
Fat.
just want to.
He is either super clever or super stupid. I'm still not sold on which. Like,
Can I?
go ahead.
No,
hit us.
shut up.
Hit us.
Really quick.
Hit us. Hit us.
The Reaper, because the Reaper got completely denied any form of scouting, Jason has definitely been playing really into the dark end of this game. He's got like the Widow Mine set up in preparation for an Oracle. There was a Stargate opening, but it's all Phoenixes coming out right now from MacSed. It's like that traditional Chinese Protoss PvT style from the ages ago that kind of transitioned to Legacy of the Void a little bit. But at the same time, MacSed scouted around with his Mothership Corps, so he knows, he has a pretty good idea of exactly what Jason's up to. And Jason, I think, if he doesn't realize that the third expansion was already taken from MacSed,
So
and he doesn't get aggressive soon, he's gonna be in some trouble.
right, but I like the Widowmine. This is gonna get scouting and maybe do a bit of damage. Cool. But if he was truly playing really safe and frankly scared, even like we would have seen like a Cyclone come out or something. Jason, I don't think is playing so strange. And actually, I'm really excited to see whether there's gonna be, I'll say, man enough to slap down 2 extra barracks and just turn this into like a Terran all in. But it's Dusk Towers against a Protoss, and the likelihood of that is maybe not so great. If we were actually Drunken Boy, though, we'd see that every single game. You were there casting with me when that happened.
Oh my god, Drunken Boy is a god of aggression, but Widowmine drop, not doing a whole lot. MacSed pulls his probes well in time.
Yeah, I'm actually... so he actually misses the third entirely if you look at Jason's vision. This is a little disappointing. But he also didn't...
Pylon should be enough, right?
Well, he didn't also cruise through the main, which I think would have been more important to scout the Robo and pretty much everything else that was currently going on. See the Chrono on that instead of the Forge, for example. So I'm a little bit worried for him. He is, as you said, playing in the dark.
Yeah. I mean, seeing the Phoenixes is definitely nice. I'm not sure if it's enough information. Oh, catching the Phoenixes is going to be pretty nice. Gets 2 of them.
Wants to go for that
Nice.
third, but not worth a stim.
Well, he's going to be handed a third, maybe? No.
Almost spoon-fed. This is a problem for MacSed, though. He doesn't have a lot of supply to work with. There's an Immortal on the way, but that's kind of it.
He should be okay, although it is a little bit scary. 2 pylons, even 3 being put down now. It's not a very big Terran army. First pylon does get sniped. Second one just canceled. Third one preemptively overcharged. I mean, it's a delicate balance, but MacSed should be okay. He's got a couple more warp-ins ready to go soon.
Like, he does have observers, though.
Yeah.
But there's
He does.
Wait, there's no detection actually for these Widow Mines right now. The observer, the closest, is too far out.
Okay, that's a little problematic. Those 2 Widow Mines could get some really good shots, but unfortunately he's not baiting over them quite yet. He did pick up, so MacSed didn't engage. And now MacSed should be okay. Like, his army has really grown here. Another Warping of Adept should be coming in. They're going to have +1. The Immortal's going to help out a little bit as well. The only concern is those Widow Mines.
Yeah, he brought the observer back from the front lines. So there's still one behind this to see the reinforcements, but most importantly, there's one here to see the Widow Mines. But that doesn't mean like he can just necessarily walk up and pick them off. Not with the bio protecting it. That was the last overcharge, by the way. Jason was biding his time quite well there, but gotta focus on that Mothership Core. Ouch.
That kind of sucks. Pylon does go down as well. Resident Glaives is still far away off. Another Immortal's about to join here, and Max is finally getting his production up in gateways.
Credit goes to Jason for this control, by the way. He's leapfrogging Widow Mines forward while dancing with the bio. That's not an easy task, and that EMPs everything. Takes out the adept! Oh my god, Max had no down half the supply!
What?
Oh my god.
What?
He knew those were there too. That's the worst part, right? Like, he just kind of like, oopsie, I got too close. I got too close to the furnace.
I've never seen so many adepts go down.
Don't get your beard stuck in the
letterbox.
letterbox.
Talking about leaf firing those Widow Mines forward.
It was, and it finally paid off here. We're finally gonna get cleaned
It-
up by these immortals.
The problem is, like, he
Damn.
doesn't have the power to keep pushing and do more damage. He took his third, and that's getting transformed right now. But for Jason, unfortunately, if he doesn't capitalize on this now, Warpin's going to keep coming off cooldown. Max is going to replace this army. We'll see if the Liberator can make up that difference of time, I guess.
Yeah. At the same time, though, I will say Jason has been. It's looking a little bit grimmer as the army is getting a little bit big over here for MacSed. But I mean, a lot of the valuable units, like a lot of the Immortals, many of the Adepts, the Phoenixes have all gone down. So Max has been replacing a lot of the expensive units that I think he really wants to build up for this playstyle, because he's not going for that big splash damage, right? He's looking to get up a large Immortal count, get up the large power units, get up good upgrades.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty good point. Actually, I think Jason has taken quite a momentum lead here after, not being able to deny that third base. He's got a drop in the main, and he's got 2 more starports about to pump out Liberators.
I like these Widow Mines going down as well. It's going to help make sure those Phoenix don't just come in and pick this up for freezies. Also gives him a bit of an escape route. As, one Soccer is going to eat one, but does he know about the other? Yep, the Adepts take that hit. He's going to pick up a drop in the third while this goes on. So getting chased over this way, not going to be a problem as Marines start chipping away at this. Quick reminder, guys, MacSed is playing from China currently, so this is not going to be a situation where he wants to be doing a lot of dancing. And the amount of lag is going to make this harder and harder to deal with. Oh, that's a scary thing to see.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's really nice, actually, because he forces the Warpin over there. The Warpin is now on cooldown. He can maybe do get a little bit of damage done over here. No, not gonna happen.
Yeah, this was a questionable attack.
Two health!
Some Mothership Core with that last Marine, if he had only focus fired.
Oh my god, Jason is no fear. He goes in between the 3 armies that are in the main, the natural, and the third, and he tries to get more damage done. He doesn't get a whole lot done, but that was some balls.
His macro is really slipping during this, though. I mean, he got so many extra starports, but he just hasn't had enough extra barracks to produce all of his minerals. So if that's on a 4th command center and starts to get into that bank a little bit, but damn.
It's also been a bit of a struggle when it comes to gas, but all right, calms down, backs away. We'll see how this goes. I mean, +1 for each player. I thought we saw +2. Did I actually get sniped maybe from Jason? And I wasn't looking because I thought this was the only forge, right? I thought I saw +2. Maybe I'm crazy.
He might have changed his choice there.
Yeah, it may have also been canceled because the drop went right next to the forge, and he might have just thought, whatever, I'll just respend the minerals, thinking that it was going to be sniped. But War Prism is on the bottom right-hand side, looking for opportunity. But look at this. We got some very early double sensor towers coming out from Jason. These are
like a
really, really early.
Venn diagram of boobies.
Boobies.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
So Jason has finally depleted that bank that was accruing during all of that multitasking, and he should be taking a 4th base here as it finishes up. But he's also got a nice amount of Liberators from 3 starports and a Ghost Academy on the way. The upgrades aren't looking too hot, but I'm not seeing either of MacSeds. So I think Jason's still in a pretty good momentum lead here as he now has a 4th base.
I've got it. Are you ready? Okay, well, that's 3, so it doesn't work. But I was gonna say, like, the left one would be like people who have seen, what real boobies look like. The right one would be like people who don't know what real boobies look like, and the middle one would be people who saw boobies for the first time in this game.
I don't know what you're talking about, but Liberator and the missile turrets clean up the Warp Prism.
Yes.
Only the 4 Adepts managed to make it out.
Killing the Warp Prism was actually pretty huge to shutting this down permanently, but I gotta stress, like, Jason has put a lot of gas into these sensor towers. He's put a lot of like a lack of a 4th that's coming down now. Like, there's all these little things that have slipped here and there, and it's not super drastic, and it hasn't cost him the game. But this is a big reason, like, why he hasn't been able to capitalize and take leads on those good fights, on the advantages. I mean, most other players, I'm not saying Jason's bad, like, they get those amazing Widowmine hits and they go for the kill. Jason had to pull back.
This is very interesting. So we have Disruptors, first of all, coming out of that single robo, the second one on the way, but then the actual Fleet Beacon upgrade being researched. I thought that was going to be for Tempest, straight up, as we usually see deal with Liberators.
This is fascinating. Well, we're going to see if this even going to come into effect. He does have a decent number of those Phoenixes. First Disruptor is out from MacSed, and that can cause a lot of problems since Jason is not only going to be sieging up these Liberators, burrowing the Widow Mine, stemming up the Bioforce, but also the Ghost coming in the mix. It's going to be a hard army to control.
That was the only Disruptor shots. Now he should be pretty clear here to take on the Adept army. The Liberators aren't really getting a lot of shots in, however.
They don't need to. They kind of create this line of scrimmage. Like, you do not walk past that line of Liberators.
Yeah, I think the Bio can take this on. The Phoenixes aren't really able to help out because they don't want to lift. They want to be there to make sure the Liberators can never advance, but they're advancing anyways.
Here's the problem, though. Without that Liberator
Whoa, that
range...
EMP.
Okay, the EMP was sick. Without that Liberator range, though, it's hard to actually advance them forward and leapfrog like you normally would. But I think the Bioforce is starting to overwhelm. Without a Disruptor to thin the herd, I mean, there's still Widow Mines back here. There's no transferring your depths under this and moving past it. There's no actually getting on top of this with a Phoenix. I mean, the EMP earlier was pretty sick. I would say just unsiege the Liberators and just go in with everything at this point.
Yeah, just take the fights, but I think it's not an option he's thinking of right now. You usually are using them in the anti-ground mode.
Yeah, I mean, if he took out all this, they're clumped. If he saw the Phoenix as a weakness, remove them from the equation. That was my impression of a Widowmine noise.
Really? Because it was great.
Can you imagine if there's like a Rifkin voice track for this game and certain sounds are replaced? You're just like randomly in a battle, you hear.
You were like one step away from going.
Zombie senpai.
What a mind senpai.
So, with all that aggression, the nice thing that Jason did get an advantage with is the fact that he had a 4th expansion mining this entire time while he was just denying the 4th for MacSed. MacSed's going to try and establish that again. And I guess Jason just backed off to try and give himself a little bit more space to replenish his army, get up his ghost energy, etc. And if he can deny this again, he's going to be in a really, really good spot.
No. I also think Jason has been in a good spot for quite a while. He's had 2 kill moves that he hasn't quite been able to take advantage of, but he's still... taking advantage of it in the macro sense. So this game, okay, maybe if this was like innovation, this game would actually already be over, but Jason's doing a lot with what he has.
Yeah, decent splits there. I'm not even sure that left one was intentional, but the right one was pretty sick and definitely intentional. Running out of disruptor shots, though, Jason, I think, scans ahead. He's had so many opportunities to just like kind of move in. I like that he's not taking the risks, and he is playing it safe, but it's costing because it's giving MacSed recovery time.
Yeah, this Phoenix count is also getting a little bit out of control, and Jason's army really does rely on these Liberators' zone.
Well, he's finally clued in that the Liberators are strong enough to take on the Phoenix, I think, but decides to back away. And now I get really worried because I don't think, like, as good as everything's been going for Jason, I don't think he's got the capabilities to deal with Tempests. It's more Marauders than the Marines. Ghosts aren't going to cut it. The Liberators are getting weak and low. There's no Viking production. Like, in fact, I would say he needs more medevacs. I would argue that he actually needs more medevacs, too.
That's what I was going to note. A lot of his army has been in the orange for quite a while.
He's actually,
range. During the first push-in. Yeah, it was during the first push-in, he lost almost all of his medevacs. Oh my god, that's a big army to lose.
Oh, that was pretty good.
But going back on this, like, using Liberators is great, and you can tilt Protoss players 6 ways to Sunday, but if you don't have range on them, they're not going to get their maximum efficiency. That killed the command center, by the way. I did not realize that until just now. I forgot they did damage to buildings. But at some point, if Jason just says screw it and goes,
like this
overcommitting.
Both players in this instance, because Max has got everything rallied, GG gets called. Jason for Canada. We'll take game number 1.
Canada. Wait, why am I cheering for Canada?
Because it's closer than China.
China.
Do you really want to play into the Red Scare?
Is that still happening?
Wow.
I don't know. I played Fallout.
Is that still?
There's like a major theme of the game.
Is that still a thing?
Yeah, did the Cold War
Am I
ever
allowed
end?
to vote for Bernie Sanders?
What's the next map?
Did Nixon win Vietnam? I don't know.
Next map is Frozen. Frozen Temple and then Arena.
All right,
Okay.
cool beans. Hop into Frozen Temple here in a moment. We need to get... I wish you guys... I wish I could feed you the audio so we could all totally time out, like, a small one-line chorus together for the stupid intro.
Oh, let it go.
Yeah.
You could just signal us, and you like start singing the first 3 words, and then we'll cue in.
I don't think it'll work.
Yeah, I don't think it will either. Have you ever tried singing a song with someone over Skype? It's really hard. The desync is actually terrible.
I have not tried singing karaoke over Skype in many years.
We've done karaoke in real life, though, and that was also terrible. What?
That was amazing. Shut your mouth.
Where's my phone? I got the video.
Shut up.
Oh god.
Okay. Whenever they're good, I guess. I don't think anyone else was in here, right?
Correct.
Cool. Well, it's great to see Jason doing well to start. again, that reminder that like in the past, MacSed's got like tournament victories, Jason doesn't. So this is already impressive to me. Gonna go on that break there on the intro. Excuse me. I hate my stupid normal life. I keep seeing people tweet pictures from PAX East and going to the Twitch party and all this stuff. Man, that looks so fun.
I mean, you don't have that normal of a life. Plenty of people have been you for you right now, you know?
Why don't we throw our own Twitch party
Just like,
with
just pull my mind, man.
our own cool stuff?
I'm blowing minds, man. Because our own Twitch party would be not as cool, okay? What if we thrown a party where they just gave you a refrigerator full of vodka and Diet Coke? Actually,
That was literally like Home Story Cup after party.
yeah, I was wondering.
Okay, we're gonna get a game number 2 for the WCS DreamHack Open Tour Qualifier. In the bottom right side of Frozen Temple, we've got none other than the Blue Terran, up 1-0 currently. Juggernaut Jason. I'm the Jason, bitch.
And his opponent up in the top left, the yellow Protoss player from Invictus Gaming. It's MacSed.
He's Juggernaut Terran. Because he's pro. Hello? Is this thing on? It's Protoss.
Is that what you go to now? Hey, do you guys want to
remember-
hear something that's going to make you both proud of me?
I do, but real quick, do you remember the Hades GIF I used to actually play? If I had that easily
I
accessible, I would
do.
bring that back instead of the mic tap.
God. Okay.
Anybody?
Get this, guys. I have been watching Rick and Morty.
Nobody cares.
Internet points to
I
me.
care.
Actually, I really
Thanks
do
for
care.
joining.
I'm not going to try and be like, I'm actually super happy you're watching Rick and Morty.
Yeah, a few.
Did you do it because Fear
Two
Dragon started doing it,
brothers.
though?
Yeah, and I've only ever, like, I finished Friends for the millionth time. I finished 30 Rock for the millionth time. I finished Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, season 2.
Why are you rewatching all these shows when you could be rewatching a sports anime instead?
Okay, shush. And then I was like, I'm tired of watching Frasier, so what can I watch? And, you know, Rick and Morty was
Frasier.
just right there.
Rich
Amazing.
douchebags. Nigel.
Amazing. So I just watched the episode, I think, where, like, they had a television that showed, like, a bunch of different realities.
Ah, that's the one Fear Dragon was learning about.
Fascinating episode.
Two guys.
The really
Two
messed up one
brothers.
was the flu virus with the love potion. Like,
That-
was
I
a
love that
messed up
one.
episode.
Skype's getting really crappy in quality, though.
Oh,
Yeah, it got really bad for me
Can
too.
you call back real quick?
Okie dokie.
Sorry to kill the hype. Yeah, I've been trying to get Zombie Girl to watch Rick and Morty for like over a year, guys. So I'm really happy to hear that. But hello, Moshi Moshi.
Hello.
Okay, you sound
Tell me
good.
I'm beautiful.
Well, I don't know about that, but you sound all right.
Okay.
I'm glad you're watching Rick and Morty though. And yeah, the Cronenberg love potion thing was awesome and incredibly dark. The way that ended,
Yeah, it
what the
was.
hell? And I love that they just
Yeah.
kept that for continuity too. Like they didn't even try and like retcon it or just like, nope, this is happening. Anyways,
Amazing.
as we get into this game, I want to note, I guess we had changes recently. The rocks were moved from one side to the other, so bunker comes down. We got a little bit of harass going on. A little impressive to see too, considering just how good Adepts are versus Reapers. Jason's actually getting a little bit done. Normally these are limited just to scouting and then
He's been doing a
suicide
great
scouting.
job with those Reapers. But like that's the thing, it hasn't just been suicide scouting. He's been moving in, he's been darting around, he's been getting like good damage, and he's already killed 5 workers throughout the course of this game. These Reapers have been doing
Yep.
some serious work.
Pretty darn nice for 2 Reapers. And then they're still alive as an extra thorn in MacSed's side. You can't do anything sneaky.
Well, it's gonna be Blink and War Prism.
That's actually be really annoying because classically on this map, a lot of Terran players don't have vision at the leftmost side of their base. So if this is going to be like a warp prism all in and not just reinforcements, and he's warps tons of Blink Stalkers here, this could be a problem. It's worth noting though, because Jason played the way he did, especially with the Reapers being up, he has production. He has a hell of a lot of Marines. He's going to be fine against Blink if it is a warp prism all in. If it's just the warp prism for reinforcements, harassment, not a big deal. Is it going to go drop Widow Mines while this goes on too? Ooh.
Oh, that could actually be really effective. It is 2 more gateways coming down for this Blink Stalker attack. So there's a robo. You can get an observer. It's not going to be as bad as it is with like a 1-base Blink all in, but it still could be some nice damage. Mistime MacSed's push. His Blink is finishing up just now. We give Jason a little bit extra time, especially if he sees all the extra gateways, which he will.
But he is going to be moving out with his observers. Looks like he's starting up a new observer, so he will have one at home in time for this Widowmine drop, or right around the time it comes in, but still could take a little bit of damage. Did a really good job in the last game of defending against it, but this game having slower reactions.
They're not the best position Widowmine, so...
Second Widowmine was garbage. It's like...
It really was.
I'm going to attack the one that you're attacking, but I'll do it after.
We're buddies.
All right. All right, medevac number 2 heading out. The Mothership Core was brought back to the main, but there's so many Blink Stalkers here. I can't see Jason get the damage done. Not here. This could be bad news if it gets picked off. Not even about the Marines. Let all the Marines die. If the medevac dies, this is not going to be worth it.
Well, seeing this many Stalkers is definitely going to confirm any fears that he might have about a big Blink Stalker attack. And because of that, he may start to do things like start to shore up the defenses on the left-hand side of his main base that you were talking about, because he still doesn't have full vision over there.
We'll see what happens. Jason does have an okay army. It's just about the abuse of, you know, back and forth with Blink Stalkers, natural or main base, and whatnot. But I do think this is too ill-timed for MacSed.
Oh, the sentries in the War Prism, they're really close to being able to get over to that ramp and force them out, but no, doesn't look like he's going to go for it right now.
Stalkers getting caught out here in the open. It's actually the best case scenario for Jason. Even if they retreat back to the main, and even if there's that force field there, he killed enough of them and shaved them off. Widowmine hops off on the War Prism. I want to point out, he specifically targeted that. They both went off simultaneously. Hang on, if I had a replay feature, I would. I want to stress, that would not have died if he didn't actually focus fire both Widowmines. So huge bonus points to Jason. Because one would have got it low, and the second one would have fired after, and essentially would have unloaded, and this could have been different. But MacSed just says, fuck that. Taps out.
Damn.
Canada hype, though.
That was sick.
All right.
Oh, you guys
give you
be
that
starting
one.
to call broke everything on stupid stream. And friggin'
Sorry, not my fault.
Yeah, way to be a robot zombie grub. Literally.
Oh, bye.
Actually, no, you know what it is? Skype's actually showing widescreen for once for no reason. It never does this. Here, I'll just have Fear Dragon and Pete on my camera. That's fine. I don't really care. Oh, that's the whole overlay. Don't move that.
We'll become buddies. We'll be super buddies.
All right. What are you doing, zombie grub?
Keeping my cat entertained.
It's like...
Or keeping the viewers entertained.
Okay, well, it's starting to get a little bit laggy. Maybe we should try having Fear Dragon host the call. Although, Apollo is super cute.
Okay.
Look at him poking that! Look at that! Pokemon! Okay, that was my zombie grub impression. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to go off to a commercial break. We're going to try and get Skype stuff sorted because it is getting really inconsistent. But we also have to go find us another match, so don't go anywhere, folks. We'll see you soon.